The Flatonians, there's interesting research going on, and also an interesting thing that I once heard said, I don't remember where. Imagine a person being on one spot, having only the knowledge of this place. It's like plants or something. You're on one spot and you don't have eyes or ears. You're just aware of this. So you are aware, but only of this. You have one dimension, not even. Then you have, suddenly there comes a person and discovers that there's a line that you can move left and right. So your imagination and your awareness, is endless. It's endless. So you can discover whole lots of things. There's a lot of possibilities, but it's only the line. And then there's a person who says, hey, but you can go back and forth. So you have like the world, what we have, not yet up and down. But so that's all of a sudden there's like we have you have this space. So the process of this getting this new dimension is opening up a whole new world. And imagine that you don't know about the other dimension, because that's what I'm going to talk about. So the Flatonians, the ones that I describe now, know about back and forth and to the sides and everything, but they are there. They don't have the other dimension. Now we do have space as well. We can go to the moon, and basically we can dig in the earth, and we know of all these dimensions. And the stupid and funny thing of it is that once you have a couple of dimensions and you have science, you think that you know all. But so you're caught into this. For today I call it a Flatonian society. Let's call that where we are. We are in here. We have space. We have everything. But it's this, and we like science is. It knows a lot and it thinks it knows everything, but it doesn't, because there's so much that you don't know. And imagine that there would be a completely different dimension which would pull us out of this Flatonian, out of this society that we are right now. And the funny thing is that scientists, quantum physics, hard science, is now discovering on how awareness works. And they say it's not in the brain, because a long time people thought it's something deriving from the brain. You have your brain, and somewhere in the brain, we don't know how, but somewhere there comes awareness. And now they are discovering that awareness is like an other dimension. And if we are talking about the same subject, watching the same football match, talking about something, then we are in the same spot in that realm, in that space of awareness. And they are making steps towards researching that, proving that. So what I'm saying about this politics and etc. It's you have a lot of action and reaction going on, and a lot of people. Somebody posts something on social media, and everybody's like, no, and then if people like people who make use of it, like politicians like Donald Trump and everything, they state something, they make a huge point, and everybody's against. So the fighting of the fighting takes place in here, but the change of what we can do about society is not in this, because in this you're being caught in a force and reaction kind of thing, but it's all in this dimension. So am I clear with this? So you can start a political party against what's going on. You can go to demonstrate. You can do virtually everything, but it still is in this. So as a matter of fact, you're the victim of what's going on if you do so. So that, Zach, is very out of another dimension, because what I say is that you can have what I said in the first lesson, the layers of consciousness. You have absolute consciousness, do you remember?
Yeah.
You have absolute consciousness, which is just there. You don't know where it comes from, but you can grasp it and do something with it. So what I say is that this is the answer to being caught into this, oh my God, where is it going? Me, myself, I'm very caught sometimes by this, this tremendous wave of negativity which is coming over our world right now. And sometimes it makes me lame, it lames me. And sometimes I don't know what to do. And then I got this lesson, hey, this actually doing an action which is genuine, which is coming out of your inspiration, which is absolute consciousness, the source, makes me at the same time a happy person, because I'm very happy doing this, and I'm really glad and happy and positive. And when I go to this, I start having all these dragons coming out of night consciousness. So it's a choice. And you are all artists. You're musicians. So you made the choice already. But I just want to emphasize that this is important. The first thing that anti-democrat does, like Geert Wilders, is cutting off the amount of money for art. Raising taxes on books, raising taxes on libraries, on concerts and everything. That's not something, so that means, if you look at it the other way, that means that we are important, because you make independent things, independent art, independent choices. And that is exactly the enemy of this, because this lives with doing something, shouting, getting a reaction. So, Zach, be aware that you don't do it from this energy, but that you do it from this energy. So that's why actually doing this. Yeah. You like it?
It's so crazy what you just said. Yeah, it was good.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. So it's it helped me a lot to hear this 2 years ago, and right now a couple of days ago I understood, oh, this is why, and this is how I can connect it to this actually teaching and to the situation in the world. So make yourself immune by creation. You have to create. Everybody, also people working in the library, also people working in the store, in everything, you can do creative, spontaneous action wherever you are, and it's important.